welcome to another exciting episode of On the Road at the Speed of Mike. In this episode, we're going to head into Yuma, Arizona. This is how Arizona people talk. So yeah, we'll go into Yuma, Arizona. I don't know what's there, but we'll check it out. And then it's the end of the trip. That's right, California. So, I remember I stopped at this rest stop the first time I did this 8 to 10 route, and I'm gonna check it out again. Alright, well that was pretty uneventful. I remember the first time I went there, I stepped on a cactus, but there was a lot more flowers and junk, or it seemed like that at the time. Let's go back to my old pictures. Doop! So yeah, I remember a lot of those rocks. They're very apparent. So it was the same place, but yeah, not as many flowers. And I didn't step on a cactus this time. Oh well. Alright. It's very, very boring right now. We're in the desert, the Sonoran Desert in Arizona. And let's talk about driving while you're doing other stuff, either being on your phone or eating or drinking or taking pictures or video or whatever you're doing. There's so many different things you can do when you're on a lonesome highway like this. It's not that there aren't any cars. There's several cars coming behind me right now, but you're in a straight line. This is a straight line, and all you have to do is just drive with your knee, and you can do other tasks at the same time, like drinking or eating. That's always a fun one. Should you do it though? Yes. But the phone is somewhat of a different thing, because you have to look down at stuff, kind of, but you can still get away with it. You're just really not supposed to. What else? The laptop. Again, I can do it, and it's fine. I wouldn't do it in a crowded city on like a 5-lane highway with everybody screaming all over the place. That would be silly, but out here, you can do whatever you want. It's all good. As long as you're not speeding or doing anything blatantly obvious to a cop who you would be able to see from super far away, unless he's parked a little bit upside the road. Yeah, it's all good. This is part of the fun of a road trip, is just being able to, I don't know, just have things parallax by you and have a beautiful mountain range in front of you in the foreground, and just absorb it all at your leisure to an extent. And yeah, that's about all I got to say about that. Alright, I will say that if you are deciding to take pictures are easy. You can look and snap depending on how wide your lens is. But for something like that where I'm zooming at stuff, I definitely don't want any other cars around, because I do have to focus a little bit on that screen. You know, I can't just look forward. I'm looking at a little point to my left on the horizon, so I can't focus on what's in front of me, and I have to really make sure that there aren't any cars around me, that they're like far away and they're not speeding up very quickly. So that is one thing I will say, maybe don't do that. but it's still fine if you feel like it is. This is the last time we're going to fill up gas, where it's going to be below $3 per gallon. Pretty sure it's like $3.50 in San Diego, whereas the cheapest here is going to be $2.60, I think. So it's quite the difference, isn't it? You might ask, why am I moving to California? The gas is that much expensive. You're paying for the ocean, all right? That's pretty much it. Among other things that I'll go into later when you see the other video. So I went into Circle K and I got the whole slushy and 2 hot dogs deal where it's just like $3. And I was thinking maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I mean, I did do it, so it's already happened, but hot dogs aren't really that good for you. You don't know what's really in them. I'm sure they're crap load of preservatives and stuff. The slushy, I don't know, sugar, probably the bad kind of sugar too, though. But I was also thinking about those foam cups they have, and how many of them I've seen all over the place here. Because it's so cheap. It's like 79 cents for, maybe, or 69 cents for their smaller one. So of course, junkies are gonna buy it, and maybe that makes me a junkie too, but you know, there's foam cups all over the place. So I feel like Circle K is really kind of contributing to, I don't know, I just feel like everyone should use paper. Wouldn't it cost a little more? I mean, it's like, what, 10 cents maybe, if that? I'm sure it hurts their bottom line, but I don't know. right, so that was Yuma. It was the end of the line for Arizona. Saw some cool stuff. We saw some, giant cactuses, and that was probably the best part. And we went to Australia also. But it's time to head into California now. Close out the trip. Bye-bye.